Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best shooting guards right now in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Shooting guard position is really kind of top heavy, I feel like, overall. There's a lot of good shooting guards, but there's a couple that are kind of head and shoulders above the rest, I feel like, which is not something that I'm ever a big fan of at a position, is when one or two cards are just way better than everybody else. That does kind of seem like the way the shooting guard position is, unfortunately. That being said, there are a lot of good shooting guards in the game. We're going to rank the top 10 here in today's video. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. And we'll rank starting at number 10, which is going to be Jason Richardson. Great slasher, solid shooter, not a horrible defender. Honestly, he'd be higher than number 10 if his jumper was a little better. I don't love his shot, though. Stat-wise, very solid. Defensively, not bad. And honestly, badge-wise, he's very complete as well. He's got 23, 25, 27 total badges as a base card, which is a solid amount, especially considering how many good ones he's got. Now, still needs a movable on-ball menace, paint patroller, maybe dimer added. But once you add those 4 badges, is he really missing anything that's important for a guard? Honestly, no. 94 speed, 91 3-ball, 99 driving dunk, and defensive stats are good too. His movement even isn't terrible. Defox escape isn't the worst. Obviously, he's an elite slasher. He's got pro fade, which was really, really nice prior to the fade patch that definitely made fades a lot worse, especially from 3-point range. But either way, a very solid, very good card. I just don't think his jumper's that great, honestly. And while I like everything else with the card, that holds him back a bit. That's why he's only number 10, even though I do think he is a pretty darn solid card. Number 9 is going to be Klay Thompson, who's the level 40 reward from Season 1. Klay is just, pure 3-and-D. Really nice shooter, especially off that no-dip. He never misses open. And defensively, he's super duper solid. 86 speed, 84 interior, 94 perimeter, 75 driving, 98 3-ball. He's an incredible shooter. Not insane really anywhere else offensively. He can kind of finish, but he doesn't really have much movement. Certainly not a great slasher. Defensively, though, again, really, really good. And he's about as much of a pure 3-and-D as it gets, but he's a very, very solid one. I think it's completely reasonable to put him at the number 9 spot on this list. I like Klay. He had good longevity as a Season 1 level 40. Not the best level 40 we've ever seen, but definitely a guy who's got good longevity and is a very solid card. Moving on to the number 8 spot on the list. I had this card a few spots higher a few days ago. I'm sorry, the more I use him, the more he moves down the list a little bit for me slightly. He's still a good card, but Desmond Bane, I think I was overrating a little bit when he first came out, to be completely honest. 6'5" with a 6'4" wingspan, it just isn't, he's just not that big. That's probably the biggest issue, honestly. Offensively, I like him a lot. Defensively, I don't mind him either. He's good and versatile. He's got nice stats. He's a very solid slasher. Jumper is good, not insane. I don't think it's a ridiculous shot, but it's not bad. I think he's a very, very solid card in a lot of ways. I like the the Jimmy Butler escape. The Brunson dragback's not bad. I think overall he's a solid card. I don't know. He's undersized. His jumper's not insanely great. I still like him a lot, but I feel like I've moved him down 3 or 4 spots since from where he would have been anyway, if I'd done this video last week. The more I use him, the more I'm like, that size just is a little frustrating, you know what I mean? And when you look at guys like number 7 and number 6, you'll see what I mean. Paul George is who I have at number 7. Yes, it's an amethyst Paul George. That doesn't really matter that much, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's 6'8", good shooter, great slasher, and good defender. Pretty versatile. 95 driving. Already has 18, 20, 25 total badges, including a lot of really good ones as an amethyst. His pink diamond will probably be like the 2nd or 3rd best shooting guard in the game at worst. But this one's still really good. Nice smooth jumper, decent escape, or good escape, decent dribble style. Even his behind the back isn't that bad. His step to drag back's not bad. Like, it's not amazing. But honestly, while not all of his animations are amazing, I like his escape a lot. I like his jumper a lot. I think he's not that great of a fader, but that doesn't matter that much anymore. That isn't the meta of the game anymore. His standstill jumper is really good. And honestly, defensively, he's very versatile and very solid, especially at 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. That's size that very few shooting guards in the game actually have. I think PG is really nice. And honestly, I find the exact same thing can be said for Amethyst Franz Wagner. Not as versatile in terms of the stats and badges quite, or at least not quite as versatile, but he's 6'10" at shooting guard with a legitimately really nice jumper. That's a card that's going to be high up on this type of list consistently. 6'10" with a 7'1" wingspan is just incredible size. Hot physical finisher and set shot. Only has 19 total badges, but he does have a lot of good ones. Add limitless range, handles for days, lightning launch, and then 2 defensive defensive badges of your choice, probably a movable enforcer and either glove or paint patroller. To me, you add those badges, he's not missing a ton. You know what I'm saying? 84 speed, 85 driving dunk, decent defender, good shooter. Nothing that jumps off the page at you stat-wise, but when you're 6'10" with a good jumper and actually pretty good movement too at the shooting guard position, does it matter that much? I don't really think so. I think Franz Wagner is definitely one of the better shooting guards in the game. If the stats and badges were better, he'd be even higher, but even as is, with not the most exceptional jump off the page, ridiculous stats and badges, I think he's really, really solid. I think number 6 is completely and utterly reasonable. Number 5. And this is a little bit of a weird one because this is the only hidden gem card that I generally include on these top 10 lists. Bruce Bowen is the exception because so many people got him in Season 1 from the level 37 pack that he is extremely more common than honestly probably any other hidden gem. 6'7" with 6'11" wingspan, 90 speed, 94 3, 85 driving dunk, 96 agility, 87 vert, 95 strength, which is ridiculous for a shooting guard. And then incredibly versatile defense as well. A bunch of good defensive hops, Hoft limitless, and set shot. He's just a 3-and-D freak. He's like Klay, but 4 speed better, 10 driving dunk better, much stronger, better all-around defender. I mean, he's just an insane card. Statistically, he's unbelievably cracked, and his standstill jumper is money too. Has no SIGs, but that's okay when you're as good at everything else as Bruce Bowen is. I think he's an awesome card. I have him number 5. I think he's great. He's one of the better shooting guards in all of my team. Number 4 is going to be Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins is, look, not quite as complete as a Bruce Bowen stat and badge-wise. Definitely has a much lower strength rating anyway, but he's a great shooter. He's an awesome slasher. 97 driving, knock off posterizer, area wizard, and he's a very good defender in his own right. 6'8", good player build. He's very switchable. He has a lot of defensive badges as a base card. Another guy who, just with a couple badges added, is extremely, extremely complete at the shooting guard position, and his standstill jumper is also awesome. Just like Bowen, there's no real SIGs there, but unlike Bowen, the slashing is a big plus there, and he's got even more size. To me, it's close between the two of them, but I think I prefer Wiggins' slashing ability as well as just, I think, may even prefer his jumper a little as well. I'm not 100% sure about that one, but I think he's awesome, and I have no problem with him at number 4. He's my favorite attainable shooting guard in my team. That being said, the top 3, I think we already kind of knew who they were going to be. Tracy McGrady, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, 94 speed, 97 3-ball, 98 driving dunk, and 93 perimeter, 88 steal, 82 block, 82 interior. He does nothing badly. 23 total badges include most of the important ones already. His jumper is, I'd say, a little better than last year. I still don't love his upper, to be completely honest. But when he's as good as he is, and he even actually moves okay too, like Dan behind the back isn't bad. Tatum escape isn't the best, but I mean, he's such a ridiculous slasher. He's so fast, big player build. Again, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, very switchable on the defensive end of the court as well. He's really, really good. I do still think he's like very much number 3, though. There is no argument to me that he's better than the top 2. I think y'all could probably guess who those top 2 guys are going to be. It doesn't take rocket science to figure out who the 2 best shooting guards are in the game. I'll just put them both on here right now. We'll come back to Dr. J, but Scottie Pippen and Dr. J are the top 2 shooting guards in my team. Scottie at number 2, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 95 speed, 98 agility, 94 3, 95 driving dunk, 95 vert, 92 interior, 98 steal, 98 perimeter, insane defensive badges, offset shot, posterizer, lightning launch. He's basically Bruce Bowen, but an inch taller with Pro 2 fade, De'Aaron Fox crossover, pretty good behind the back. Just overall, a way better version of Bruce Bowen, and plus 10 driving dunk as well. This card is amazing. He's unbelievable defensively, and he's elite offensively too. I mean, he's one of the best cards in the game, and there's no doubt about it whatsoever. Scottie Pippen is amazing. That being said, the best shooting guard in the game is 100% Dr. J. 6'7" with 6'11" wingspan. He's a little smaller than Pippen, but he's got an afro that makes him look probably bigger than 6'7". Stat-wise, unbelievably complete as well. Same thing with the badges. And the thing about him, more than anything else, amazing jumper. John Wall, Rudy Gay. KD escape, Kawhi behind the back gives him better movement than anybody else in this list as well, because he's got a legit escape and a legit behind the back with an elite jumper. He is a absolute demon. This card is one of the best shooting guards. He was the best card in the game, arguably, besides Pinktown Wemby anyway last year. He's kind of that this year too. This card's going to have incredible longevity. He's absolutely insane. He's easily the best shooting guard in the game. That being said, it's going to do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.